Hi everyone, and thanks for checking out my channel. I'm going to have a look at coffee, as I was mentioning in my weekly checkpoint on Thursday night, that we got some major breakouts finally from that falling wedge that we were in since the first drop that was back in early October. So it's been almost a month that the price has been capped inside this. We also have a very big 4-hour divergence that is actually showing here, still bold green line, I think that do it, and that's still pointing to the upside to revisit the 118, 119 level. Looking at the court report, that's not so supportive actually for continuation of this. We're still having the managed money increasing their short position and reducing long, so that's going against the move. Positively, we got the open interest on the flat level, or bit dropping, that's been increasing, but still that's definitely not pushing to this in the right direction, but technically it's almost a perfect reversal. So let's see what will happen. I think there's a fair chance we can actually keep pushing to the upside, but cannot exclude short-term pullback and retest of the trend line of the falling wedge. So I believe a drop to 103, 104 area is actually still possible. But should we do this, I expect then finally some break to the upside and revisit that limit at 118. If we look a little bit, that's on the daily, so the daily here is a little bit tricky, but still we can see that we're having divergence also on the daily chart. That could be potentially, should we actually consider the origin to be here, pointing right up to the start of the move here. So of course that would actually point to a revisit of that trend line at 130. I think definitely too early to say. As we have seen in the past, usually coffee doesn't actually go straight to the target. There's some exception here, but usually it does actually move to the upside and then goes down sharply, almost pushing 50% of the drop, I believe, most of the time, and then breaking higher. So in that instance, I believe it will be safer to close any long position at that point, 118, and probably wait. Should the price break without pulling back here, I can still re-enter a bit higher, but otherwise I'll probably wait for a new signal a little bit lower to reposition and secure some profit. So that'll be the plan. I'm still holding long. Don't intend to actually close anything. That will be just noise. What will happen in the coming days, I believe. Should we actually pull back down to 103, 104? That's no big deal. Just keep waiting until we do actually get the proper breakout. It might not be the one yet, but it will come. Quite confident with this. I mean, that kind of figure are really extremely unlikely to invalidate and re-break to the downside. I don't really see why. Fundamentally, we don't have anything new that could actually push that price much lower. Again, as in the quote report we can see, only the managed money, the funds, can actually push this lower should they decide to. But we've seen that despite in that period that went actually down, but despite them being relatively bearish and putting some selling pressure, didn't see any collapse on the price. So there's still buyers over there that are actually ready to step in when the price is actually dropping lower. And when we look at the 4 hours, it's getting quite obvious in terms of the loss of momentum we got. That kind of loss of momentum is usually relatively easy to trade, because they definitely mean that the buyers are actually taking over the sellers, and yes, they're able to actually protect any attempt to push lower. So yeah, let's see that. Check this on the midweek again, live session probably, so if you can join. If not, we'll have the video available anyway for you to watch, and until then I wish you safe trading and I speak to you soon. Cheers, bye.